This is your typical hoverboard, but this is one with large 10-inch wheels. You can get on a hoverboard from any direction. You lean forward to move forwards, you lean backward to move backwards. But what is actually happening is that the tilt of each foot pedal is actually controlling the speed and directionality of each wheel. To turn left, I angle only the right pedal down. To turn right, I angle only the left pedal down. This pedal control method makes the hoverboard very agile because turning is achieved pretty much immediately and you can turn on a dime. All you have to do is just tilt your legs and immediately the thing starts turning. The main problem with using the hoverboard as an actual transportation vehicle is that because the steering is achieved by the relative angle of each foot pedal, an uneven surface would cause the hoverboard to twitch around uncontrollably. And I'm sure you agree with me that an open road is definitely not an even surface. This is a Ninebot Mini self-balancing scooter. It also has 10-inch wheels. You must get on the Ninebot Mini facing its front. You lean forward to go forwards, you lean backward to go backwards. My assumption on how this works is that the little gyroscope thingy inside the Ninebot Mini is detecting the center of gravity of the object standing on top of it and is basically moving forward and backwards to catch the thing from falling. To make the Ninebot Mini turn, you basically have to tilt the control stick in the middle. So all you have to do is tilt the control stick in the direction you want it to turn and it will turn. The more you tilt the stick, the faster the Ninebot Mini will turn. Of course, when you're actually riding the Ninebot Mini, you wouldn't actually turn the stick with your hands, but rather with your knees. So basically, you just lean with your knees into the control stick to turn in the direction you want it to go. Because the Ninebot Mini turns using a control stick, in my opinion, it isn't as agile as a hoverboard. There's also the additional fact is that if you turn too fast, that sudden feeling of inertia might imbalance you and throw you off the Ninebot Mini if you're not ready for it. That said, the steering mechanism of the Ninebot Mini means that it will not turn unless the rider explicitly wants it to turn by leaning into the stick. This of course makes the Ninebot Mini an actual vehicle instead of just a toy like the hoverboard. This is a foot massage path. It's basically a little path made out of a bunch of little stones and pebbles. It is basically the worst case scenario for an uneven surface. Note how the hoverboard swings back and forth as I make my way down the path. This is because that the little rocks and the unevenness of the surface is basically tilting the foot pedals in all different directions, and basically it's actually hard to keep it going forward in the direction where I want it to go. While it is scary that you feel every single bump on the footpath, the Ninebot Mini pretty much effortlessly glides along it. After conducting the path experiment, I was confident in the ability of the Ninebot Mini to, well, actually be a roadworthy vehicle that I decided to take it to the KL Car Free Morning the other day. It's basically an event where the city shuts off some of the main roads in the city, and basically people can cycle, jog, or well, basically use anything other than a car on the road. So, well, I decided to take the Ninebot Mini out for a ride. And and it was a bit scary because it is the open road, and well, the Ninebot Mini is fast, but of course it's not as fast as cycling. It's faster than running, but not as fast as cycling, and it's still definitely I was still not very familiar with the Ninebot Mini yet, so having people moving around or all around me was a bit scary. Another thing was that I still didn't feel good about taking turns, so I actually took turns very slowly in case there were any like bumps and other things in the road that might cause me to lose my balance. After all, I didn't want to fall off the Ninebot Mini and then get a biker or something and running over me. But all in all, I would say that after the experience has taught me that you can use the Ninebot Mini as some sort of vehicle. I'm not telling you to use it on the road, but what I'm saying is that if you're going to try and use it in your residential area to get between bus stops or something, it's definitely a much better thing to use compared to a hoverboard. If you're thinking about that, I would say a hoverboard is only usable on level surfaces. You cannot use it on anything that even has a slight has a slight unevenness in the surface, like maybe a road or even very small tiles, because it causes it to go out of control. In fact, when you think about it, that might be the reason why you keep getting so many hoverboard fail videos. And of course, most importantly is that even though my tests have shown that you can use the Ninebot Mini on the roads, please respect your local transport laws about whether or not you can actually use things like this on the roads, or from what I've heard, even the sidewalks, and whether or not you can take them on trains or something. Yeah, that might be an issue. It doesn't help that because the Ninebot Mini looks so much like a hoverboard, and everyone thinks that hoverboards have been exploding all over the place, that they might think that your Ninebot Mini is pretty much just another hoverboard with a weird stick in the middle. So if you see people like walking in, staying away from you when you're on your Ninebot Mini, yeah, they probably think it's gonna blow up or something. But all in all, in summary, if you're looking for a vehicle, the Ninebot Mini is definitely a better choice than the hoverboard. Okay, this is Marauders. I will see you all in the next video.